Hey there, welcome to my channel. Today I want to share my journey with Scalable Capital and shed light on some valuable insights that I wish I had known before diving into the world of investing. By learning from my experiences, you can avoid making the same mistakes. Choosing a broker. A broker is a platform that facilitates investment transactions, and the choice of broker depends on your location. Living in Europe, Scalable Capital is my top choice due to its automatic tax handling for transactions like stock sales and dividend payments. This is how the portfolio looks like in Scalable Capital. There is many views that you can see like the portfolio. And how much is the return, the total return since you bought your stocks, in the year, in the month, how much return had you got. Have you heard about the dividend yield of companies? Well, I used to believe that every month I was going to receive a big percentage of the earnings in dividends every time when the company or ETF. For example, if we can go here to the main capital, one of the most popular companies which pays dividends monthly. You can go here and you can see dividend per share, and this is how much they pay in the year per share. That means that in 1 year they pay 2 euros. But I was really believing that I was going to earn 2 euros per share every month. No, it's in 1 year. So if you want to know how much are you going to earn in a company, from a company like this one, you have to divide this number by 12 because this one pays monthly. If you want to know how much are you going to earn quarterly, you divide by 4. On the other hand, we can search here an ETF. For example, this one. I have changed my strategy for an ETF strategy, and we can go here down. We can see many characteristics of the ETF, like the price, and you go here in the product details. You are redirected to this web page. Use ETF and go down. You can search for the different here for the how much they are going to pay monthly in euros. They pay some cents per stock. In this case, as you can see, they pay 0.08 cents per share that you possess. Also, you can see the dividend yield of the select where to invest. Don't make this mistake. We have to select where we are going to invest. For example, if you want to invest in companies, you have to check the following information. For example, Mainstream Capital. Here, one of the most popular companies for receiving dividend payment. The information that you can check here is the fluctuation of the stocks. You can check it in the how the prices have changed in the month, in the week, in the day, every 3 months, every 6 months, etc., and in a maximal basis. Also, another information that you have to check is the dividend yield here, how much they are going to pay, and also another information that you have to make sure is where is the company located, because this is important. You can be taxed or not, depending of the country. Depending on the country where you live, you can have more taxes that you have to pay, and so on. In the case of ETF, an information that you have to check for ETF is the same. You can check the stock prices, the fluctuations, but importantly, the distribution policy is distributing. To receive dividends, make sure that you are selecting those ones who are distributing. You can check the distribution frequency, in this case monthly. The most important thing is the fund domicile, in this case is Ireland, and always choose ETF which are in a physical replication method. Another important information, if you go here in uctf.com, you can have all the information about the ETF. Importantly, the distribution frequency, again, the fund domicile, Ireland, because in Ireland the only taxes that you're going to pay are only those ones from your country where you live. Also, you can check the holdings, all the companies that the ETF are investing, the countries and the sectors, and also the current dividend yield and how much they're paying. And that's all in the case of the ETF. The location where a company is located or the ETF is very important, because this is where I made my mistake in my learning process. Also, many rates company that I highly recommend, many YouTubers recommended different companies like Mainstream Capital, Gladstone Commercial, and so on. However, for example, here Mainstream Capital is paid monthly, is amazing. However, I live in Europe, and my mistake was this one. Every time I was double taxed, as you can see, I received in the first payment 6 euros. Okay, we have a change of money because I received in euros. However, I was double taxed, as you can see, by the country where I live, 25%, plus something called solidarity surcharge. I don't know what is that. And the United States tax, 15%. Practically, I lost half dividend payment. Definitely is not the best decision of investment that I had made. So I hope you cannot make this mistake as well. When I noticed this, I was already late. The price of all the stocks plummeted. Here, that was, I bought it in August, and when I bought it, it was at 39 euros, and all the price going down. I just recently could, the prices increase again. I could sell everything, and I didn't want to have more stocks from those companies. However, I'm still in loss. I show you, I'm still in loss because here, since buy, as you can see, and still I don't have any return. I lost money from the money that I invested in AGNC and Orchid Island. I'm still in loss. I cannot sell that even if I wanted. I don't want to lose money. And however, it's good that just recently, for example, this one, just recently in the last month, the prices has increased, but it's not enough. So for now, I hold these stocks. If you want to get back your money for a mistake, patience is key. So make sure to invest in companies of your country or in countries which has less taxes. ETF as the safest alternative. An ETF is a type of investment fund that is traded on a stock exchange and offers investors a way to gain exposure to a diversified portfolio assets. There are ETFs which cover many companies in the world. As you can see, I have investments here in 3 different ETF which covers many companies around the world. We can check what are the holdings, the different holdings. For example, this one, which is rated by this webpage, uctf.com, as one of the best world dividend ETF. especially if we can see the distribution. It's come from Ireland. These are the holding like Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Visa. Is really Avi. It is composed with many strong companies, but here we can see the most of the companies, 63% are from United States, and the different sectors where are being invested. On the other hand, the good thing of having ETF is you have to make sure that the fund domicile is in Ireland, so you can only will receive only the taxation from your country. It's very important. And I had invested, for example, global ads is one. This one pays monthly, and the other ones depending of the type of ETF. This one pays quarterly. On the other hand, it's better to you to make your own research and make sure that to diversify your portfolio. But if you want dividends, the more recommended is to invest in ETF, because ETF doesn't have too strong fluctuations. Or I have noticed that the fluctuations that they have is not so scary like with the stocks. You don't lose or earn too much money in reality. For example, I have diversified this portfolio in three different world ETF. These ones also. This from Europe, in the Europe region. This one looks promising. Invesco Eurostots, another Eurostots in this case, based in Germany, and another one in Europe. I only had one investment in this ETF from the United States, and the S&P 500, the best high dividend, low volatility. This one is very reliable, and one ETF in Asia. With this, I'm covering many sectors in the world, and also cover all the regions of the world. Growing your portfolio value. Many channels talk about an initial investment and wait for more than 10 years to see some money, even for more than 30 years. The truth is that if you want to start to earn lots of money by dividends, you must invest part of your own income, the most that you can. I recommend putting your finances in check to see how much you spend and how much you can redirect for buying stocks. While the first 100,000 may be the challenging to accumulate, once you reach till this milestone, your portfolio will experience an exponential growth. Patience is important, and achieving significant results can take around 5 to 6 years. To finalize, the broker has added this new section which is called Insights, where you can see the portfolio value, how much has changed in the last day, week, year, or in the maximum rate. In my case, since August to December, I have lost a lot of money, which is the mistake that I told you, investing in rates from the United States or in stocks directly. The fluctuations are very high. Once I bought those stocks, the prices plummeted literally, and I was losing practically 500 euros. Yeah, almost 500 euros. But with the time the prices increased, I could uh, sold them and eliminate them. Mainstream Capital, Gladstone Commercial, very good. They paid monthly, but it's okay. You can also here see is something called health check. If you cover the sector, different asset class, I recommend you not to have too many investments, because you can get crazy. It's better focus in just a few ones. In my case, as you saw before, I had an ETF strategy. for dividends, for earning by dividends. You also can see the allocation, the different product types. In my case, 75%. The things that I possess are ETF, stocks, and cash. And also the type of asset class, the equity sectors, financial services, real estate, consumer goods, etc. The regions, all the regions, developed markets or emerging markets. Down the same, the how much of the money invested goes to ETF, stocks, cash, the equity type of services. But the most important here is this at the end is the amount of money that you have been paid in the year and monthly. In this case, in the year, I earned 66 euros as distribution in only dividends. And here you can see monthly how much I have earned monthly by dividends. This year not too much, and in this month not too much, because most of my new ETF pays quarterly. However, this is the most important part, due to most people brag about having thousands and millions invested. This number here means nothing. You don't have 4,000 euros. In this case, I don't have them. It's just the amount that I had invest. But the most important is here, which is how much are you being paid by month. In this case, just it's not too much. Because it's not good to brag about having all the quantity of money invested. Definitely the most important is how much do you earn monthly or quarterly. Thank you for watching this video. Check the description for an invitation link to Scalable Capital. Have a great day. See you in the next time.